Pendant box in the mail. Little unboxing action. You'll see the QR code as well as a little card with our vision and our QR code for you to scan. It is important that you download the phone app in order for the Pendant to pair to the phone. So it does not automatically show up in your phone Bluetooth. You will need to download the app first. So scanning the QR code or typing in that link into any web browser on your phone will get you to download our Limitless AI voice recorder app. So this is an app specific to the Pendant. Once you've downloaded that, you can open and it will instruct you to go through a series of steps to onboard and pair your Pendant. Your Pendant also will, here's the Pendant, oh, beautiful. Your Pendant will also come with a necklace. So this dog bone design, I'm actually gonna unscrew it. It can unscrew, and then if you want, you can just, have it around your neck, wear it however you'd like. I'm just gonna go ahead and, it's pretty long, but you really shouldn't have to unscrew it. You should see that it's nice and tight once it's fully screwed, and the Pendant can fit perfectly on it. So you'll see that we designed this to be flush, and yeah, some people are wearing it with the necklace. You can also clip it as well. So without the necklace, compare it. I mean, I could have it on my tank top, whatever you want. We recommend keeping it as close to the audio as possible. So as close to your mouth as possible. Okay, back to the onboarding. So we'll see the wake up your Pendant. All right, so we're gonna press continue. It's gonna say set up accessory, set up. It'll say ready to use, continue in app. And then from here, it should have this prompt to pair. And we are all good to go. When the Pendant is paired, the light will turn from blue meaning ready to pair, to white. White meaning it's listening. It's going to transcribe any audible dialogue that it hears. So it did say firmware up to date. Sometimes you may be prompted to update the firmware. And if you would like, you can enable notifications for any custom Ask AI prompt that you may have made, or one of our preset templates. I'm going to say allow notifications. You can say allow. And this is set up as complete. From here, you have the option to train your voice, have the Pendant know what your voice sounds like so that it will recognize. You can tap through. You can listen to it if you'd like, but you can just tap through. It's going to ask you to turn on the Pendant. Mine was already on. Once again, white light. And we are interesting that it doesn't think it's on. Let's turn it. Once again, just hold the button 2 seconds and it turns off. And once again, 2 seconds and it turns back on. Okay, so it says Pendant is now listening. It will always display a white light when listening. If charging and listening, it will interchange between charge status and recording lights. You can also, one tap will star the moment. So yeah, you can see like a blink. Quickly press the Pendant button to star a moment. That's just allows for any specific, special moment of the day that you want to remember later. There's a specific place in the app for you to see all those starred moments. And from here, I can type in my name, help Pendant identify your voice, Heidi. And then you'll have to tap into the red recording arrow and speak the words. Beneath a sky streaked with twilight, a traveler approached a bustling market. Vendors shouted animatedly, offering fresh figs and warm bread. The distant sound of a violin mixed with murmured conversations while a child chased a red balloon through the crowd. Stop recording. So it's currently processing my voice and will label anything that sounds like my voice as Heidi. So while that's going, some other things I kind of want to walk through. Once again, with the pendant, it is not waterproof. Do not toss it into the washing machine. Do not wear it in pouring rain. Not waterproof. And what else did I want to cover? We really just want you to be able to wear it in a place where audio will capture. If you are in a very loud, busy area, it's possible that the audio may not capture so well. So clear audio, having the pendant as close to your mouth as possible is important. So here we go. It says, that's it. You can now record your entire day and never forget a moment. All right, from here, I'm just going to walk through some parts of the app. So right now, it transcribed what we just went through. You could see that the started moment, the caret is yellow, and there's also like a little star at the top. When I click on this little icon with a star in the square, that will allow you to see all your starred moments. So that is one place that you can go to for starred moments. If you want to see the actual transcript, you can click into the caret. So we're just going to tap into it, and it expands, and you can see that those are my exact words. If you want to play back or share or take some kind of action on your transcript, you'll click on the little gray check mark, and now you see these options: play, share, you can star the moment, or you can copy. See that little copy icon? It'll allow you to take the transcript, you can copy it, into your notes app, you can copy it into an email, whatever you like. The 3 dots will allow you to download audio. You can give us feedback, which we do look at every single day. So a thumbs up, a thumbs down, give us all the feedback, edit transcripts, or you can delete as well. Those are some of the actions you can take. There's also a way for you to, it's unknown right now. So I'm actually going to label, that's me, but I can either tap on myself if it didn't automatically label me, so it's not saving as myself. But let's say there was a part where it wasn't me, then I will check mark the specific section. So I'm actually going to go ahead and just check mark, let's say this section, and then you'll press the plus button. And then this is where you can label the voice as someone else. Maybe it's my sister Amy. So we're going to type add new voice, save, and then from there you can see that it's labeled Amy, and then the rest is me, because it actually did know that it's me. All right, so that is our life log menu. You see on the bottom, we are on the life log. Life log is where you see the transcripts, the summaries, everything that's been recorded. If you sometimes don't see enough, if it hasn't caught up enough, you can swipe down just anywhere on the page, swipe down, and you should see a purple circle appear. And this is forcing a sync. We recommend keeping your Limitless app either open in the background or at least opening it once a day. The Pendant can store up to 35 hours of audio, but it's important to be able to just at least confirm that the transcripts are there. You want to be able to have the Pendant recordings sync onto the app frequently or once a day. So there's that life log tab. We also have the ask tab. So from here, ask. You can ask AI anything about anything that's ever been recorded, transcribed. We have some options for you to click into right here. Keep scrolling. Or you can just type whatever question you'd like. You can say, what word should I remove from my vocabulary? And you will see an answer. So once you scroll down to the bottom of the answer, you'll see a few things. You can copy, you can share the answer, thumbs up, thumbs down, once again, giving us that feedback that we love. And you can also click on Ask Daily. Once a daily notification is created, that allows you to be prompted every single day. You'll get the little banner. You will be able to be prompted to click into the app and see the daily answer. Here are a few suggestions. Okay, interesting. Usually it will show you the sources of when I said those words. I think it gave a bit of a generic response. I think we can definitely improve upon that. It says actually, hopefully, sorry. Once we scheduled it, you can see that it changed to scheduled. And then from settings, we tap on the bottom right, settings, we can see that it's listening. So once again, you can either press the button to turn it off, 2 seconds, and you can see that it toggled off, or you can simply toggle it from the app. And the light turned on. We also have the option to look into battery, click into Pendant. I am getting low on my battery there. You can see how close it is to you based on the signal. If you ever think that the Pendant might be lost, just walk around and try to look at the signal strength to figure out where your Pendant is. And then you can see this is their firmware version. You can control the LED and brightness from here. So if I want to, actually, I don't know how I'm going to hold this. Okay. If I want, I can drag it down. Okay, it was very difficult. I'm actually going to wear it like this. Okay. I'm going to drag down the brightness. And you can see that it became much more dim. There's no way to completely eliminate the light. We do that intentionally. We want to make sure that people who are around are aware that you are recording. And from here, I'm just going to bump up my brightness again so you can see that. Great. So you have the option to turn on use cellular data. I'm actually going to turn it off, and that means I only want to sync the recordings when I'm on Wi-Fi. Some people may want to use the cellular data in case they're not tied to Wi-Fi, they want to sync. And then, we have some options as well. If you ever get into any troubleshooting, if you ever need to troubleshoot, you can restart the Pendant. You can forget this Pendant. We also have a separate video about troubleshooting. And that is it for now. There's so many things that we are eager to build. So please give us your feedback at feedback.limitless.ai. We look at our feature request board very frequently and are always eager to hear what people want to see with the Pendant. And yeah, thank you so much for all of your support. Last thing, I completely forgot to say this in the beginning because my Pendant was already charged, but the Pendant does come with a USB-C cable. This is a standard USB-C cable, and feel free to make sure your Pendant is charged every single day. I recommend charging it once a night, every night. And yeah, you never want the Pendant to run out of battery. So make sure that you charge it up. If there are any issues, please reach out to us. We have all of our articles in our help center, but if there's anything we can help with, we want to hear from you and want to say thank you again for all your support. Have a great day.